And we've got some painted silos up ahead, so we'll stop as soon as we get there. I don't know what that last one was called. We'll have to check our map. That's kind of neat, the seahorses and fish and the ray. Oh, they've done this up really nicely. Oh, look at that. Isn't that neat? The exuberance and unbridled joy of youth. So the mural took 430 liters of paint in 28 days to complete, and it covers 2,200 square meters. Holy cow. And supposedly the art changes as you move along the path. So we'll see. I'll just have to zoom back out.
Nice, they've got picnic tables and stuff over here as well.
So here's a picture of it at the end of the path, and then I'm going to go to the beginning of the path and see if we notice a difference. And here's the beginning of the path. Anybody see a difference? So there's like a lovely little picnic area here. They've done it up very, very nicely. And this is called the Learning Circle. What do you think, Lisa? Should we send Alistair and Neil here for a little bit of a learning? Well, that was a little sobering a few moments ago. I wasn't going to film it because I don't believe in doing that. But basically, as Neil says, looks like some bad people have hurt some innocent people.
Yeah, there's a traffic collision, and so we saw three cop cars flashing lights. I don't know if it was a Prado or something like that. Guys screaming, cops putting handcuffs on two of them, and then we turned the corner onto the Lincoln Highway, and there was a white Land Cruiser, new Land Cruiser, and smashed up. A couple of cop cars there, no people there though, so yeah.
Sad and sobering.
Wow, he's flying.
So we've unhitched at Louth Bay Campground and we're heading into Port Lincoln to get some LPG gas and just to check things out.
Check out the golf course to your left.
Yes. Isn't that lush and green? And that's another thing that we really noticed in, excuse me, all the way along on the Eyre Peninsula and in Tumby, that there's really, nobody has grass in their yards because I guess it's just too dry and they can't waste the water. So I have no idea what kind of birds these are. They blend totally into the grass. There was a whole heap of them up earlier. Don't know if I'm zoomed in too much here or not. So this is coming into Port Lincoln. fish silos.
Big houses up on the hill to our right.
Very pretty coming into town here, isn't it?
Yeah, right beside the water.
Yeah. There's more of a terra. Yeah, so often coming into a town you have to go through a bunch of industrial area, but this is just such a pretty way to come into a town, I think.
In 300 meters. At the roundabout, take the second exit on B100 Hallett Place. Then at the roundabout, take the second exit.
Oh, some of these houses.
Very pretty coming into town here, isn't it?
Yeah, right beside the water.
Yeah. There's more of a terra. Yeah, so often coming into a town you have to go through a bunch of industrial area, but this is just such a pretty way to come into a town, I think. So we found one of our favorite shops here in Port Lincoln and went and availed ourselves of some of their merchandise.
Have to spread the money around.
Yep, they'll be missing us back in New South Wales. And we're just going to take a little bit more of a tour of Port Lincoln. Or Fort Lincoln? Port Lincoln. It's it's just a really clean looking town.
Yeah, so far.
Yeah, so far what we've seen in the town center is really nice.
That's a neat looking old church there.
Yeah. The Bay Room. I wonder if it is a church. I don't think so
Used to be
anymore.
at one time.
Yeah, don't think it is anymore. It's a glorious day again.
Yeah.
A lot cooler though.
There's the local cop shop. That's probably where a few of those police came from.
There is the Port Lincoln Courthouse.
Oh, stop for the...
Whoops. And there we have shark cage diving. One-day trips.
RSL.
Bridget Jones's Diary and Captain America are on at the theater. Quite a contrast between those two styles.
I'd say so.
There's the locals. Sip and Save. That must be some kind of an alcohol chain.
Yeah.
Oh, we better check them out.
Uh-huh. Goodness me. Tennis courts here. There's a statue. And then again we got the houses on the hill starting.
So heading out of town now. Really very nice. Okay, go
reading
for it.
about the Spencer Gulf, and it supplies 70% of the seafood around this area, and the water is very clear and clean, so hence the product is sought after. Our LP gas tank filled at the Mitre 10, which was great. I don't like being on just part of one tank and that's it. And then we'll come back down this way tomorrow and probably go into the national parks and have a bit of a look around. This black stump marks the lands of the former Hunindi Mission Station, 1850 to 1896. Stands a tribute to the pioneers of the district, unveiled by Lyle McEwen, KBE, on the 1976, blah 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 blah.
1976.
Former black stump damaged by a bushfire. In 2005, replaced by the fireproof Black Rock. 2006.
Oh, okay.
There you are.
There you go. Just a little pullover on the side of the road. We thought we'd check it out. Wow. Could you imagine having to plow your fields with that? And I assume this means something, but I have no idea what. It is full of rubbish. And we think we've got it tough. So this is our camp spot for the night at Louth Bay, which is still on the Eyre Peninsula. About 20 minutes out of Port Lincoln. Nice and quiet. Not too busy yet. The beach is nothing compared to last night's one. But again, that was a big benchmark to have to achieve. We'll show you it in the morning. So we have our, believe it or not, we have a glass of bubbly on the go, and we're just chilling, talking about the day.
And we're having some triple chocolate chip cookies
Homemade chocolate chip cookies at Aldi's.
because they go well with champagne.
Chocolate goes well with champagne.